You know what? I think that AI is actually making us dumber. This is gonna be a serious problem for humanity, so let's talk about it. Our brain is like a muscle, and if we don't use it enough, it atrophies and it becomes, well, less powerful, right?
This is why older people are often doing crossword puzzles to keep their brain performing better.
A couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was days ago, I kind of lost track of time. A lot of people started writing that ChatGPT is down and they can't do any work anymore. And this is a very scary thing if you're relying on a large language model to do any of your work and you can't do that yourself. So developers couldn't debug code, bloggers couldn't blog, and well, imagine that you get so used to those AI tools, which by the way aren't that great. It's always compromising on quality and truth. Imagine you get used to them so much, then when the power goes out for a little bit longer, or the servers go down, or whatever happens, you just won't be able to do anything.
Steve Jobs had famously said that a computer is like a bicycle for the mind. It allows you to go faster and do more. I believe AI is like an escalator for the mind. It just allows you to be lazy and get somewhere without any effort.
And I really like the escalator metaphor because escalators are basically stairs that are moving, and in a way AI is a bit like that. Because you can still walk on an escalator and that way move even faster, but most people choose not to. Most people just stand there and let it drive their fat asses up. With AI, there is this weird tendency that I started to see recently that people trust it so much because it's magically creating content for you that they don't really think about the lower quality at all. And it's pretty weird because if you hired an intern that, the first day on the job and would write you some blog posts, you would be critical of it. And for some reason, we're not critical of what AI comes with. And a lot of people are actually saying that their work is getting so much better because now it's faster. They generate everything from images to text, and there is absolutely no quality control, no quality check. And the more you do it like that, the more you just accept it for what it is and use it every time, the lazier you get and less of a quality control or quality check you do. So it's like using an escalator. Most people can walk up an escalator and that way just get somewhere faster but still use their muscles. So now imagine a world in which we don't use our legs anymore. What I feel is that AI is making everybody stupid, and we're actually aiming towards a moment in which the majority of content will be AI generated, which will mean that AI will be scraping its own content for future content, which will only decrease the quality. I don't think you should let AI do anything for you except for maybe the basics like sorting through data. But all the creative work, if you outsource it, you're just kind of letting go of your creative brain and becoming less creative, more stupid, more complacent, and just kind of boring. So yeah, either you can just sit still and let your brain atrophy and be dumber, or you can do something about it and start using a little bit less of AI. Because we are seeing this all around us. The quality of content everywhere is dropping rapidly. So just use your critical thinking, logic, and just keep using your brain, because if you don't use it, it's gonna be useless.